What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video today. So today what I'm going to be showing you guys is how to make tortillitas hechas a mano for like some tacos or whatever you'd like. You can also use this mix to make like the gorditas, like the ones that I had the other day. It's just a simple little recipe. This is the kind of tortillas you're going to be making. We're going to make small little taco tortillas. Yes, baby? Yes. Okay, say hi.
Hi.
Okay, go watch Ryan. So the ingredients that you'll need for this is you're going to need a bowl, and depending on how many tortillas you want to make, that's the size of bowl that you want. I'm only going to be making some for Isaac and I, so I don't need much. So you need a bowl, and then you're going to need maseca. This is the brand that we usually use, and this is what the bag looks like. Pretty simple. And then you'll need a little bit of flour. Any all-purpose flour works just fine. But you need flour, this, and you'll also need a tortilladora. You cannot make these tortillas without the tortilladora. Alright. And for the tortilladora, make sure that you have plastic covering actual sides. Wait, baby. What any Mexican household, you'll know that it's just grocery bags that you have on here. So that's what you're gonna need. So after you pour your desired amount of maseca into your bowl, Mexican recipes, you don't have specific amount, you just ahí le tanteas. So I just poured in about, I'd say, a quarter of the bowl. And then, baby, you're going to get your fingers. And then you're just going to add about yay much of flour. Not too much, just about yay much. And now you're going to need some water. So what I like to do is I mix the maseca and the flour together first. And I already have the comal heating up because you need the comal hot when you place these tortillas on there, or else it's just going to be a sticky mess. Alright, so let me show you guys how much water. Okay, so I have a glass of water here, and I mean, I never really test cold or hot. I just use whatever. If you have rings or anything like that, go ahead and take them off with whatever hand you're going to use to mix, because this is about to get messy. So you just start pouring in some water. So I poured about that much of glass.
Mom.
And now you just start mixing it together. And this does get messy, you guys, like on your hands. Yes, baby? Yes, making tortillas, baby. So as you can see, it still needs some water. It's still really dry. So I'm going to pour in the rest of this glass, and you'll more than likely need another glass. But go ahead and just mix it first.
Mom.
Yes, baby?
Taco.
Oh, you want a taco?
No, me a taco. Yeah, you a taco.
Yeah, I'm going to make tacos for me and you, baby.
Oh.
Okay.
I want the taco.
Yeah, I'm going to wash my hands and make tacos. You're right.
Oh.
So you just keep working it in. And at this stage, it's just really sticky.
Adiki?
Yeah, it's sticky.
Good. Adiki.
Okay. So since it's still sticky, I have an open bag over here. Let me get the open bag of maseca that we have. But since it's still sticky, as you can see, look, it's just really sticky.
No,
your hands aren't clean, baby. Since it's still really sticky, what you want to do, and this just means that it has too much water, basically. No, your hands aren't clean. You're just going to add a little bit more maseca. So let me go ahead and get some more maseca, and we'll get back. Okay, so I went ahead and got the maseca. And you don't want to put too much.
Mom, no.
too much. And just work it in again.
No, Mom.
Huh.
I
Yeah, we'll get water right now. Hey. Get your feet down.
want.
Ahorita le echamos agua.
Mom.
Yes, baby.
God, look. I take a wet. I take a wet.
And really, when you know that this is done, see, so it's not as sticky anymore. No, your hands are not clean. You need to wash your hands. Okay. So you see this. Now this is kind of tricky because if it could be too sticky and they don't work. You smell the taco? Or it could be too dry.
Taco.
This here, let's see. So usually how I test it and how my mom taught me to test it,
A taco.
what you do is you pull it like this and you look for a little bit of pullback. See this? No pullback there, so you need a little bit of water.
Yeah. Me a taco a me.
Yeah, you want a taco?
Yeah.
Con carnita?
No?
Con carnita?
No.
So I put just barely any water and I'm just gonna pour a little bit and mix that in.
Mom,
Yes, baby.
you always say a taco. It's here.
Yeah. Okay, but you need to stop screaming because he is sleeping.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hey, put your feet down. Put your feet down.
Huh?
Put your feet down.
Oh. Okay. Mom,
So I went ahead and add the rest of the water.
will you?
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, Bill, yeah, water.
We spilled the water.
Yeah, Bill, yeah, water, yeah. Dad.
I know, baby. Okay. Hey, don't mess with that. You're gonna get your fingers. Mira. Okay. Okay, so now we got it at the consistency that we want it to be at. So let me show you.
Tia.
Let me see. You don't want too much pullback, but you don't want it to be too dry. And once you have this consistency, and see it basically cleans your hands for you too. So you don't want to be too sticky, and you can feel it. You can feel it if it's like dry, but this is perfect consistency. So now,
Wait.
what we're gonna do is I'm gonna move location closer to the comal, and I'll show you guys what we're looking for basically. Okay, so now you have your little setup. The comal is right here. You have your maseca right here, and you have your tortilladora. So now, depending on the size of the tortillas that you want to make, you get the size of the ball, and you just roll it, see, into a little UFO. Then you pat it out, put it on here. Make sure you cover it with these plastics or else it's going to be a mess. And you don't want to press too hard. And take it off. Here's your tortilla. And take it off like that. And you just gently place it on your comal. And like I said, you want to make sure your comal is hot, or else it's just going to stick on there and it's not going to be good. So again, see, You just get this much, depending on like the size I said. Roll it into your little UFO. You pat it out. Place it on there. And you want to make sure they're not too thick on the side. This one's a little thick, but it's still okay. But if it's too thick, then it's going to take forever to cook through. And you might even end up eating it raw. So I have 2 on the comal, and now I'll show you what it looks like when it's ready to be turned and how you want to turn these, because that can also be done wrong as well. So let me go ahead and show you guys that. I'm gonna rinse my hands. And how my grandma's husband always says, you cannot flip tortillas with the spatula or anything because that messes with the flavor. So you're gonna use your hands for this. Look at the difference here. This one's still white and this one's, see the color difference? So this one is ready to be turned. La volteas así. And you just pat it out. This one's not ready yet. The color starts to change. So this still looks like the raw dough. It's supposed to start looking, you see how this, it'll start looking like that when you're ready to turn it. So you leave it like this. You don't want to mess with them too much. And I'll show you when that one is ready to flip again and what it looks like when it's done. Okay, so now what you want to do is you turn it over. If you see color, it's ready to turn around. And then you pat it down a little. This one's the same. See that color? That's what you want to see. And you see how it's starting to puff up a bit? You want the puff. You want it to puff up. If they don't puff up, you didn't make it right. And of course, not every single one will puff up, but for the most part, they should be puffing up. Once it puffs up, it's done. Once it puffs up, it's done. There's your tortillas, and then I'm gonna go ahead and make the rest of this. But that's pretty much how you make tortillas hechas a mano. As you can hear, Isaiah woke up, so I'm gonna go tend to him, finish these tortillas. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for tuning in. Bye.